The road to this trial has moved at breakneck speed. Arrest in September 2024, 3 indictments in 8 months, and now an opening bell barely a year later. Even veteran court reporters call the timetable surreal. Sean Combs once dominated award show steps like a modern king, but the man who arrived in court last week looked slimmer, grayer, and dressed in the khaki uniform of Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, where he has sat since his 2024 arrest. 3 separate judges denied him bail, fearing witness tampering or a private jet escape. On September the 16th, 2024, he was arrested. Hours later, the Southern District unsealed charges. In April 2025, prosecutors added 2 more counts. Defense lawyers begged for an autumn date, but Judge Subramanian upheld Combs' own speedy trial demand. Friends whisper that each month inside MDC tightens psychological screws and drains cash flow, while more than 60 civil suits loom. Yet the truncated calendar leaves defense investigators gasping to sift terabytes of discovery. But that wasn't the whole story. Prosecutors claim Combs ran a 15-year enterprise that lured women and male sex workers into marathon events he dubbed freak-offs. Victims were allegedly drugged, filmed, and coerced, blurring the line between consent and captivity. He wielded 3 weapons: money, career ambition, and menace. Rewards came as demo sessions. Threats came as blackballing or leaked footage. Rumors suggest encrypted chats and hush money ledgers document it all, still unverified in open court. Jurors will see the infamous 2016 hallway tape where Combs kicks and drags Cassie Ventura. Judge Subramanian ruled it admissible despite defense protests. Combs pleads not guilty. His lawyers call the enterprise theory a fantasy stitched from isolated regrets. Late April, prosecutors slid a sealed plea across the table. Analysts guessed 12 to 15 years. Combs paused, then said no. On May 1, 2025, still in khaki, he told Judge Subramanian, "Yes, I do." Legal analyst Nima Romani calls it a colossal gamble. If the jury convicts, sentencing guidelines could stack into decades. Pride, strategy, optics. Pick your motive. A guilty plea would shred the brand. A trial lets him attack witness credibility and keeps fans rallying behind innocence. The chessboard resets Monday. From 600 surveys, 50 prospects a day will ride to the 26th floor on May 5th. Judge Subramanian first calls obvious bias. Lawyers then probe music tastes, views on celebrity wealth, and beliefs about sexual assault myths. Deeply personal questions shift to room 26. B. Combs watches by video to avoid shackled shuttling. Peremptory strikes trim the list to 12 jurors and 6 alternates. Neutrality is rare when everyone knows the defendant, but the test isn't ignorance. It's the promise to weigh only courtroom evidence. 4 accusers will testify. Cassie Ventura and victim 3 use real names. Timelines will be backed by texts, medical records, and that hallway video. Ventura's decade-long relationship gives her insider knowledge. Defense will hammer memory gaps and her civil suit payout. Still, visuals trump verbiage. Jurors seldom forget raw footage. Rumors suggest encrypted signal chats and hush-money spreadsheets may surface. If they do, the narrative shifts from he said, she said to he texted, he paid. Prosecution theme. Combs ran a criminal ring where fame lured and fear locked. Recorded acts, career carrots, and threats formed the pattern. Defense theme. Consenting adults in lavish settings. Luxury jets, Instagram smiles, and long-term relationships undermine talk of coercion. Lead attorney Mark Agnifilo joins forces with Brian Steele. Reports claim Nicole Westmoreland and Xavier Donaldson will bolster cross-exams. Prosecutors counter with a 5-lawyer squad headed by Meredith Foster. Judge Subramanian barred most uncharged allegations but greenlit the hallway clip and the term freak-offs. Trial wardrobe. 5 button-downs, 5 sweaters, 2 laceless shoes. Approved by Judge Subramanian. Gray beard and fatigue replace Met Gala swagger. Once packed family benches now sit empty save one associate, sparking rumors of a shrinking inner circle. Gag order skirmishes flare as defense targets attorney Lisa Bloom for documentary comments. The judge warns all counsel to mind professional conduct rules. Meanwhile, Diddy's streams jumped 18% after CNN aired the hallway tape. Algorithms aren't subject to gag orders, and curiosity sells. A full conviction could mean life behind bars. Even partial guilt stacks to 30 years. Civil lawyers wait with 60-plus suits, and the bad boy catalog may hit the auction block. An acquittal would nuke the prosecution narrative, but the graphic evidence and cultural climate make that road steep. Mid-trial pleas remain a wild card. Judge Subramanian would still need to bless any late bargain. Speedrun indictments, rejected bargains, 600 potential jurors, and one damning video set the stage. On Monday, 12 New Yorkers must decide whether the legend beside them is a criminal kingpin or a falsely accused icon. The first witness could detonate everything. Are you ready to watch the empire stand or crumble?